Welcome to Foundations of Financial Accounting. This is ACC 2111, the summer course for your first accounting class. I just want to introduce myself. I'm Stacy Gramling. And my background is I'm a certified public accountant in the state of Florida. I worked for about 25 years in public accounting, private accounting, wrapped up my career as a chief financial officer of a large, mid to large staffing company in the Tampa Bay area. Several years ago, we sold it, and now I'm doing consulting, and this will be my second semester of teaching the online Foundations of Financial Accounting course. So I'm just going to jump right in. There's no prerequisite for this course. And essentially, you'll see this in the syllabus that will be attached to the announcement with this video, as well as on Canvas that you can click on the syllabus as well. But essentially, this course is going to explain the field of accounting and all aspects of that, and essentially how business activity is accounted for, outline and explain the steps in the accounting cycle, understand the ruling body, GAAP, and other pronouncements that essentially we rely on to effectively record transactions and report in financial statements. We'll also talk about preparing financial statements. We'll talk about procedures in terms of how we record assets, liabilities, and transactions on the profit and loss statement, and really just understand, the introductory level to financial accounting. So that is a quick just intro to Foundations of Financial Accounting. I want to jump to the next slide. Back over there is on Monday, May 19th. That's our first Zoom meeting. So we will be, by then you'll have done chapters 1 through 3. I can answer questions. Again, you can email me prior to that. And then again, we'll meet back on Tuesday, May 27th, before the first exam on Monday, June 2nd. And I believe that's it. So I look forward to meeting everybody on Monday, May 19th. And please let me know if you have any questions. Rating scale. So as I just mentioned, there are 4 exams. You can see the points. You will also have the opportunity to earn points on homework assignments and practice quizzes. And we'll talk about that in a minute. That's all through McGraw-Hill Connect, where you will be completing your homework assignments and your practice quizzes on a weekly basis. Practice quizzes are going to be done right before you take the exam. You can see the grading scale here, so you can refer to that. And then let's jump to course materials. So the textbook used in this course is Financial Accounting 6th edition. So before you purchase anything, let me point out a few choices you have. So you do not need to print a hard copy of this book. Because this is a virtual class, you will be doing all your homework in McGraw-Hill Connect. And what you will do is you need an access code. So you'll need to essentially, and I have it in the announcements, a link where you'll need to go in and purchase the access code. That way you can access your assignments in McGraw-Hill Connect. I'm hoping most of you are familiar with this. If you're not, you can always reach out to me. But what the access code gives you is it gives you access to the homework assignments, an electronic copy of the textbook, videos, and a variety of other resources that will help you be successful in this class. Most students will sign up through the Canvas course page by entering an already purchased access code or by paying for the access code when redirected from Canvas. Do not go directly to the publisher's website. You must access from Canvas because it's the links that I've set up on McGraw-Hill Connect is what you'll click on to access your homework, your quizzes, videos from the book. The videos that I prepared by chapter, you will have a link to that through announcements, which I have uploaded onto YouTube, and I give you that link. Okay, let's go ahead and jump to weekly to-dos through McGraw-Hill Connect link and Canvas. So you're going to watch your chapter concept overview videos. These are not for a grade. I highly encourage you to watch them in addition to watching the video that I push through announcements for each chapter. You can also use the interactive illustration videos to reinforce your understanding of key concepts and terminology. Again, not graded. That's optional. You need to read the chapter before you complete your assigned homework. Again, that's not graded. You may want to read it as you're doing your homework, and that will help you. What is for credit and is included in your homework points is brief exercises assignment by chapter. Again, I have assigned that through the McGraw-Hill Connect link through Canvas. You'll also complete exercises homework. Again, that is for credit. It's graded. And then I also put your Let's Review videos. You can always use that if you need extra reinforcement before the exams. The other thing I wanted to mention that's not noted on here is before each exam, I will send out a study guide in addition to everybody signing up to take the exam on those Monday dates that I noted in the schedule. If you do have a conflict, you need to reach out to me separately, and we can come up with a different date. Again, the date for the test is the Mondays that I've noted on the schedule a few slides back. My Zoom meetings are not required. They're twice a month. They're not required, but that's an opportunity where I can answer questions and go over any review problems. And then I want to close out with this last slide. Again, brief exercises and exercise assignments, that is for a grade. The deadline is the due date that is listed in McGraw-Hill Connect through Canvas, but it's also listed, but just on here I've noted that the due date will be the Monday of exam week for the chapters included on the exam. So for example, June 3rd is the Monday that you'll be taking your exam. The first exam, you need to have all your homework completed for chapters 1 through 4 by that date. In addition, your practice quiz for chapters 1 through 4 also need to be completed by that Monday of exam week. I highly suggest that you do not wait for the week before. Keep up with the homework on a weekly basis. Accounting is the way that you get good at it is practice, and keep up with it. There's a lot of material. There's 12 chapters that we're cramming into the summer schedule. And if you get behind, it's going to be really difficult for you to catch up. So please keep up with the weekly reading, homework, watch my videos. Let me know if you have any questions. And it will go much smoother for you. And fortunately, because this is the second time I'm teaching this class, everything is already populated in McGraw-Hill Connect. You are absolutely, it is okay, absolutely acceptable if you want to work ahead, if you want to watch my videos. They're all in announcements. I'll publish them on May 8th. And you can work ahead if you're really busy one week, if you want to get 2 chapters done in 1 week versus, doing it weekly, you can certainly do that. And so the entire semester is published in Canvas, the announcements, all the homework assignments, the quizzes on McGraw-Hill Connect. The only thing I will be doing is the exams. I will be sending those out to you the Monday, the 4 Mondays that we have exams right before 6 p.m. I'll send you a Zoom link. I'll send you a link to the exam. You will complete that exam and you will save it as a PDF or however you want to save it, and you will email it back to me or you will text your exam back to me, and then I will grade it in that manner. I believe that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. But again, I will publish everything on May 8th, and you will be able to work at your own pace in this course based on your schedule. And I believe that's it. I look forward to meeting everybody on the first Zoom meeting that we have on. Let me just double check that real quick. Our first Zoom meeting. I'm going to